Hey travel buddies! Today in just one day, we're going to use 5 modes of transportation to circle most of Hakone, including the mountain roads, waterways, and skyways. Let's dive in! Here's our itinerary for today. We will start by taking the Hakone Dozen bus from Hakone Umuto at 10:40 a.m., getting off the Moto Hakone port. We will go to the Nalukawa Art Museum from there. The museum is said to be a must-go place. Following that, we will hop on the Hakone Pirate Sightseeing cruise, which will take us across Lake Ashi to the Togendai port. From there, we will use the Hakone Dozen air ropeway to reach Wakudani, the Great Boiling Valley. After exploring Wakudani, we will take the Dozen air ropeway to Southern Station, and then continue with the Hakone Dozen cable car all the way to Gora. From Gora, we will take the Hakone Dozen Railway to return to Hakone Umuto Station. This journey, known as the Hakone Circuit, allows us to experience various scenic and cultural attractions using different modes of transportation. Follow me! Oh wait, before we go, let's have something to eat. The buffet breakfast is included in our stay in Pax Yoshino Ryokan. Wow, look at the view! 22:11, we're on the Hakone Dozen bus to Moto Hakone port. The bus runs every 10 minutes. Dozen in Japanese means mountain climbing. We are currently on the H-bus line. There are several other lines that connect you to various attractions. Keep watching for a detailed overview at the end of the video. Back to our trip. 35 minutes later, at 11:15, we reached Moto Hakone port, the last stop on the H-bus line. By the way, we got the Hakone free pass when we purchased our romance car tickets at the Shinjuku Sightseeing Service Center. It's a popular choice. This pass allows unlimited travel on various transportation options in Hakone for a set number of days. We went with the 2-day pass, which costs $65 per person. Just to let you know, there isn't a 1-day pass available. If you prefer, you can also buy it online. You will find the link in the description below. Remember, we made a to-do list for the 2-day trip in Hakone? And the first mode of transportation, Hakone Dozen bus, tick. Now going to the Nalukawa Art Museum, a must-go place, which is on top of a hill. After taking 3 escalators, here we are. The reason why it is built on the top of a hill is because, let us buy the tickets first, $10 per person. Because it is located on a hillside, it overlooks Lake Ashi and the surrounding mountains. The large windows and the outdoor observation deck provide breathtaking panoramic views of the lake, and on clear days, you could see Mount Fuji in the distance. Although we are not that fortunate today to see Mount Fuji, but look at the view! Wow! Still spectacular! Especially when you are sipping hot matcha tea and savoring red bean paste cake as you enjoy the warm breeze from the table air conditioning vent, taking in the sweeping views of the Lake Ashi, the surrounding mountains, and the Torii Gate. Not to mention the pirate sightseeing ship in the distance and the picturesque front garden, all the more enchanting in the rain. Morning tea's down. Let's also check the art collections in here. Oh, how cute! This scarf, pure Japanese silk. Don't you see it's got a design just like one of the luxury brands? but at a fraction of the price? Only 15 bucks. The third attraction, Nalukawa Art Museum, tick. 10 to 1. We're heading down to catch the pirate sightseeing cruise. Oh, it doesn't leave for another 25 minutes? Let's stroll by Lake Ashi then, but only the nearby area of the Muto Hakone port. Oh, the cherry blossoms glistening in the rain. The Hakone Torii is a bit too far for us to go today, so we will skip going there. If you have time, you could also walk past the Hakone Shrine's Torii Gate to reach Hakone Inn, a stunning place to take numerous photos of natural scenes, followed by a visit to the Hakone Inn Aquarium. If you have more time, you could walk to the Oshi Hakone Park, which is another official observation point to see Mount Fuji. It's 1:15. We're now getting on the pirate sightseeing cruise docked at Lake Ashi. For your reference, it sets sail every 30 minutes. Depending on your preferences, you can choose from several cruise options, including one-way sightseeing cruises and round-trip journeys. We choose one-way cruise because we've got a bunch of places lined up to check out ahead. The Hakone Pirate Sightseeing Cruise features pirate-themed boats that resemble old European sailing ships. The ships are designed to create a fun and adventurous atmosphere for passengers. The pirate theme of the cruise is tied to the history of Lake Ashi. During Japan's Fudo period, samurai clans controlled the region, and the lake was an important transportation route. The pirate theme pays homage to the legendary figures who once roamed the lake. One of the highlights of the cruise is the opportunity to pass by the iconic Hakone Shrine Torii Gate, which stands in the lake. The ship is the third official observation point for Mount Fuji. This ship has outdoor decks on 3 levels, which allow us to enjoy the fresh air and stunning views of the lake and Mount Fuji. This is the sun deck on the top level, and it provides unobstructed panoramic views. You typically come up here to soak up the sun, but well, hey, cheer up! As a traveler, we need to learn to appreciate whatever comes our way during the trip. Remember our to-do list? Second mode of transportation, the pirate sightseeing ship, is ticked. And also the fourth attraction, cruise on the Lake Ashi, ticked. 1 stone, 2 birds. 35 minutes later, we arrived at Togendai Port, where we can take the air ropeway to the famous attraction. However, we desperately need to grab some lunch first. This restaurant is called Togendai View Restaurant, but we're too hungry to enjoy the view right now. We ordered curry vegetable rice, sausages, and green tea. Now we feel much better. 2:20. Next up, we're off to the Hakone Dozen Air Ropeway. The air ropeway runs every minute. The Hakone Dozen Air Ropeway has been in operation since 1959, making it a long-standing attraction in the Hakone region. Over the years, the Hakone Air Ropeway has undergone renovations and upgrades to improve safety and comfort. "20 minutes later, we arrived at the Uwakudani. Exciting! Oh, it's also freezing. Uwakudani is a volcanic crater formed by the last eruption of Mount Hakone around 3,000 years ago. It is still an active volcanic zone, and we can witness steam vents, bubbling hot springs, and the unmistakable smell of sulfur in the air. Now I can get why when people mention Hakone, they're thinking of hot springs. And yes, the volcanic ecosystem is delicate and there are potential safety hazards visiting here. There have been conservation and safety measures put in place to protect Uwakudani and tourists. In the past, Uwakudani was home to sulfur mines that played a crucial role in Japan's industry and wartime production. You can still spot the old mine leftovers around here. It's like stepping right into a history book. Here's a fun fact. Uwakudani is basically a shapeshifter. Thanks to all the volcanic actions going on, eruptions and shakes have turned it into an ever-changing landscape, even moving hot spring spots around. So when you visit next year, you might find it looking different once more. The area around Uwakudani is considered sacred. People come to Uwakudani for spiritual reasons too, seeking blessings or tranquility in the natural surroundings. Now let's go to one of the most famous attractions in Uwakudani, the Kurotamako, or black eggs. These eggs are boiled in the natural hot springs. The shells turn black because of the chemical reaction with the sulfur. The black eggs are reputed to have health benefits, including the addition of 7 years to your lifespan for each one consumed. Wow, we can't pass up that chance, can we? 4 black eggs, 3.5 USD. Wow, cool! Looks like a normal egg on the inside, but keep this in mind while you are eating it. 1 egg, extra 7 years of life. Black ice cream. Oh no, the weather is freezing already. You can find a variety of healthy black foods to purchase in Uwakudani, including black seaweeds, black pickled radish, and black beans. Adding more years to your life? Just grab anything black. By the way, 5th attraction, Uwakudani, ticked. 3:30, we're going to board the air ropeway to Southern Station, where we could take the Hakone Dozen cable car. Now 10 minutes later, here we are at the Southern Station. And officially take the 3rd mode of transportation, the Dozen Air Ropeway. Look, there's a viewing deck. Wow, look at the houses. What a cool place to live in. Nestled amidst forests and the mist. But it's freezing out here, at least 10 degrees colder than in Hakone. Let's head back indoors. There are many beauty products for sale. Jelly-like beauty soap, Hakone face masks, both processed with sulfur. Southern Station serves as the terminal station for the Hakone Air Ropeway. And from this point, we can take the Dozen cable car to descend from the mountain. Southern Station is also a starting point for various hiking trails. 4:30, Hakone Dozen cable car is coming. It departs every 10 to 20 minutes. Look at the track on a steep slope. The cable car can go up 1 meter for every 12.5 meters it moves forward, with the steepest incline of 8%. Boarding. Oh, we don't feel the incline at all in the cable car. Hot air coming out of the bottom of the chair. How thoughtful! 4th mode of transportation, the Hakone Dozen cable car, tick. 20 minutes later, arrived at Gora. Gora is a small town and it is known for its hot springs. Not a surprise, huh? It's delightfully soothing to wash our hands in the hot springs on such a cold day. This is the famous spot for handspring bath. It's on your right side after you come out of the Gora station. If you have time, you could wander around this charming town. You could also visit the Hakone Gora Park, which is well known for its fall foliage in autumn, craft workshops, traditional Japanese tea ceremony, and French gardens. 5 p.m. Walking back to the Gora station. The Dozen Railway and Dozen cable car share the same station. Waiting to board the Dozen Railway back to Hakone Umuto. It runs every 10 to 20 minutes. It's a vintage train. The Hakone Dozen Railway officially opened in 1919. As the train descends the mountain, we are treated to panoramic views of the lush forests and picturesque valleys. The fifth mode of transportation, Hakone Dozen Railway. Tick. Aha! All ticked. Alright, as promised, let's dive into the Dozen bus lines in Hakone. These buses will get you to all the cool spots. H bus line can take us to the Open Air Museum, Chisuji Falls, Hilu Falls Natural Exploration Walkway, Stone Buddhas and Historical Museum, Nalukawa Art Museum, Old Tokaido Road, Ancient Cedar Avenue, Anshi Hakone Park, where you can see the Mount Fuji, Hakone Checkpoint. Wow! This is where K bus line takes you to. This is where our bus line takes you to. And this is where T bus line takes you to. This is where L bus line takes you to. The N bus line departs from the Moto Hakone port, and it takes you to the famous Mishima Skywalk, one of the 4 official observation points for viewing Mount Fuji. At these observation points, you have the opportunity to take iconic photos of Mount Fuji. Back to our trip. 15 minutes later at 6 p.m., we arrived at Hakone Umuto, inserting the free pass to exit the station. We use this single pass for all the transportation today. Super easy and handy. 7 p.m. We're indulging in the second day menu of kaiseki. This time, we've chosen to wear yukata to enhance our experience during this special dinner, which marks our last evening in Hakone. To be honest, I feel the 2 days aren't sufficient to fully appreciate this relaxing and distinctive place. It seems like an ideal escape from our busy lives, and if we have the opportunity to return, we'd certainly extend our stay. It's absolutely worth it. I'll miss you, Hakone. I hope to come back and tick off all the attractions in Hakone. Tomorrow, we're heading to Kyoto to embark on a historical journey, and we look forward to seeing you there.